What's up, guys? We are back at it. We're going to go Louisiana fishing part 2. We are going to try again, see if the specker's still out, and hopefully catch a few. Hope for a good time, hope for at least a few speck, and hope for a lot of dinks. At least something to catch, it's something to pass the time. But we'll give it a shot, and hopefully it goes great. We are on. He's little. Or he doesn't know he's hooked yet. Yeah, he doesn't know he's hooked. I mean, it's got to be a nice red. He's tearing up that bait. Pretty red. I mean, I don't know if y'all can tell, but my fear is, I mean, he's got 6 hooks in him right now. I really don't want him to break off. I'd feel terrible. And I don't want him to exhaust himself. But it looks like that's kind of what he's doing at this point. Ah. That's a nice red. He is almost a 27 and he's about 27 and a quarter. And he gone. Anyway, so that boy was caught on this mirrodine. Looks like it says heavy dine right there. I don't know exactly the weight. I don't know much about it other than it's similar in aspect to a rattle trap, but you actually have to pop it and work it to make it rattle, to make it do anything. If you don't, then it's just gonna swim there and look like a dead bait. Alright guys, we missed that hookup. I was just kind of messing around. There's a boat in my next spot. And again, working this mirrodine. And it just got, well, I don't want to say slammed, but it got hit pretty, it got tagged twice. Man. Just blind casting. And I mean, you see what we got now. You don't even want to turn around. Also, shout out to one of my YouTube subscribers. At least I think he's a subscriber. He commented on one of my posts about breaking off on my Strike Pros. Well, ever since he said what he said, which was I'm putting my thumb on the spool, I was like, no, there's no way that I'm doing that. Nope, he is absolutely right. 100% right. And I catch myself doing it often, and I bring it up now because I keep seeing myself do it. So I believe your name was Quentin. Quentin, I appreciate it. I definitely took that into consideration and am fighting this beast because of that. Otherwise, I'm sure I probably would have broke off him and maybe some more. So I appreciate the heads up on that. I think he's foul hooked is what it is. He tagged it and didn't get it, and now he's just foul hooked. That's why this fight was so weird. Oh, but he's a big dude. Look at that big old fan tail. So he's gonna be just over a Texas slot. He is fat, fat, fat. I mean, look at this, fellas. Beautiful, beautiful 4-spot. Yeah, 4 spots. Big old fella. A little bit of a sore on him. Whoa, man. He did not want to play.
Alright guys, real quick, I would like to talk about this skeleton rod from Castaway Rods. It is a 7-foot light, moderate action rod weighted for 8 to 14 pound line and ½ ounce to ¼ ounce lures. On here I've got a 1/8 ounce bugs lure tied on, and I can just launch it with ease. Basically with this rod, I can throw on the bugs, I can throw on a swim bait, I can throw on the Mirrodine Heavy Dine. I can tie on anything I want to with this rod, any lures or jigs with this rod, and throw them without any issues whatsoever. I have another primary rod. My St. Croix is actually my primary rod, and I can just basically tie a swim bait on it, and that's it. That's all it's good for. This rod is extremely versatile. It's a great rod. I haven't had any problems fighting any upper slot reds. I can feel the subtle bites from the flounder. I can feel the bites from the speck, and I can pull them in with ease. It's a great rod from Castaway Rods, and I recommend that y'all check it out. I will note that I am not sponsored in any way by Castaway Rods. It's just a product that I recommend. It's a great rod, and I think y'all should check it out.
Got him. On the bugs. He let go. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this trip. 2 reds, 0 speck, 0 flounder. Both the reds were caught on the Mirrodine lure on the Castaway rod. That's new, so that's cool for me. Came out here targeting speck and didn't catch any. Didn't see much activity as far as speck goes. And by that I mean I didn't see any activity. I didn't see slicks pop up. I didn't smell them. They just weren't here. So I figured the cold front would kind of stir them up a little bit, but I guess I chose poorly in choosing my spot today. It is what it is. I had a great time. Hope y'all enjoy the video. I appreciate it, guys. Y'all take care.